Thanks, Suzanne. As you can see, there's another side to Liz, and there's that sort of caring side as well. And I think in the room, and I could be wrong here, I think there are only 3 of us who are sort of GA teachers, the old GA teachers. Aren't many of them left anymore. Liz is gone. There's one other in the room. There's also somebody else who'd like to speak on behalf of the students who need special help with their learning, and Sean's going to say a few words as the
Lone Ranger.
And at the moment, quite appropriately dressed as the Lone Ranger. This Tom has left.
Hey everyone, can you hear me? Reflecting on Liz's time with us here in the Bega Valley, a number of things came to mind. I must admit the first with Liz was crossing semi-naked the Wallagoot River on a journey with Year 7 from Tainini to...
with our packs above our heads.
That's true. That first came to mind. Sorry, Jim. Secondly was, I'd like to correct something. I believe when you first came to Bega High School, you joined our staff room with Ian Marshall, Doc White. Doc, you're here. And Ian Marshall, Doc White.
No, that was the next one.
Was that the next move, was it?
Yeah.
We smoked and you had to get out of there.
Denise, I just had to get away from Denise.
Understandable. Completely understandable.
We love you, Denise.
You don't have
then I was in the view after that, yeah. And Lee Gill was in there too, in that staff room.
And now, I've introduced us as GA teachers, general activity teachers, and these arrived as general activity teachers from Canberra to join Lee Gill, and there are many other of us who are GA teachers but don't admit to it.
No.
And will not put their hand up for fear of ending up with our work. But may I say, please, really, I'd like to pay tribute to Liz Seckolds in that she's worked through these 28 years that I've known her with the most difficult of kids, those with learning difficulties who come from really underprivileged backgrounds, have little in the way of future, and whose skill level you have to work on a daily basis with a view that not much is going to come of that effort other than what will. So my tribute to Liz is that she has, in her best efforts, provided many children with great love and affection through many hours of hard work, and the list of names and list of faces that have enjoyed her company over these 28 years is innumerable. So, thanks very much.
Thank you. I've got a few apologies here that I should read out really first of all. This one's from Marina. I'm sure your night will be a great success and my best wishes are with you. I thought as an L I could go as a lunatic, but I'm sure you'll have plenty. This is Marina. Lorraine and Dick Roos. Dick and I wish you the best. Enjoy all that is before you. Have a wonderful night. This one's from Pam Wellham. I'm sorry I won't be able to attend your retirement celebrations. My nephew is getting married on the 20th of February in Caloundra. So that's a heck of a long way from here. And we all know how close Pam was to her nephews and nieces. This is from my girlfriend Barbara Wills, whom we always call Willie, and I'm really glad she's not here tonight because she's part of the 60s with me, and so she can't say anything. I just might mention that the 60s are very important to us. We lived in a flat in Sydney, and that one about the burglar breaking into the flat actually did happen. And I woke up and he was going through the stuff in our bedroom where we were all sleeping, and I was so petrified. You know, when you sort of freeze in fright, you can't move. I was one of those people, because at the time there was the Ripper going around Sydney suburbs, and he actually sort of ripped the blankets on people's beds and killed them. And I thought this was the guy. And in the morning when we all woke up and they sort of couldn't get me out of bed, I tried to explain what had happened. Anyway, Willie says, I was there at the beginning, but it is with enormous regret that I cannot be there for the end of your career. This is from Fiona, who couldn't be here. We have 2 of our 5 children here tonight, which is really great. But Fiona couldn't be here. She's actually in Queensland. I wish we could be there for your special day. Hope you have a great time. This one's from Joyce Smith. Enjoy your retirement dinner. I know I will be missing a great night. Also enjoy Bega Valley Shire Council and your move to Tathra. A change is a breath of fresh air. And this one's from Helen and Neeson and Wayne. We wish you a happy, fulfilling future at home and within the Shire. And there's a lot of, actually, a lot of apologies tonight. I think had everybody come, it would have been about 110, wouldn't it, Lee?
128.
128, oh. So thank you. Look, I am just so honoured to be here with all the people I really like and love to share my celebration night with you. I've been writing my retirement speech for the last 10 years, as everybody knows. Even the kids at school know this. You're going to have that in your retirement speech, miss? Write this down, miss. And it was sort of become a bit of a joke, because I was going to retire about 10 years ago and I kept going. And so when I finally retired, I met kids in the street who said, Miss, I went to your staff room and there were 2 blokes in there. Where are you? And, you know, another one said, we've got Mr. Cowles for English this year. He's not as much fun as you. and all this sort of comeback. So it's finally happened. It took me sort of really 10 years. And I'd like to thank all the people who turned up tonight, particularly all the ex-principals and the ex-head teachers and so on, who are mostly sitting over here. It's really nice to see you all again. I'm not going to be as long as Jeff Hewitt. And I was telling Lee this, and she said, you can say that because he won't be here, because here's another apology.
Marge's 60th birthday.
Yeah, it's Marge's 60th birthday. Now, other than my sister Sue over here, who goes back further than anybody, because she's my sister, of course, there's 5 years between us, the other person who goes back a fair ways... Younger. She's younger than me, yeah. Thanks, Billy. The other person who goes back is Gavin. Gavin Young's over here. Gavin and I went to school together, so that's a long time ago. It's not long after I came out to Australia. And I'm surprised you didn't know the Red Revolution one, Gavin. Don't you remember that?
No, I just assumed you'd wet your pants.
She did every other time, didn't she?